Good afternoon, it's Jeff and Wilma here at Budrum, and we're doing this video about golden shallots. And I've been growing these red shallots, these ones here, for the last 12 years. And just recently I bought...
They're not red ones, are they?
They turn out red at the bottom when they form into onions. Now, I mentioned in one of our other videos that I bought these golden shallots from the fruit shop when we went shopping, and it turned out that I bought 6 the first time, and 3 of them sprouted out of the 6. And what happened? This is the second one that sprouted. This one here, but the first one I sort of wrecked because I thought I could separate it and then plant them out again, but I was a little bit too soon, and they didn't seem to grow, they just seemed to wither away. And I was trying to do the same thing with the golden shallots as I do with the red shallots, but it just didn't work. So I bought another 6 and 3 of them sprouted, and no, I bought 4. I bought 4, and out of the 4, 2 sprouted. So there's one here that's sprouted, and this other one has taken root, but it hasn't sprouted yet. So what I'm going to do is just leave this one and just let it get to full maturity in the stone box. So we had a couple in the oven of the ones that didn't sprout. They were absolutely beautiful. We just roasted them, and we was just amazed at the amount of flavour they had. So anyway,
really lovely, weren't they?
Yeah. So my strategy was, the other day I went down to the fruit shop and I bought a whole heap of them. I bought 30, and my strategy here was to put them all on top of some potting mix, and then as they sprout, or actually not sprout at the top, but just as they start to throw roots, then I'll plant them out in the garden, so that I know that if I plant 6, I know that 6 will sort of grow, rather than having some gaps of the ones that didn't grow. So I put these in 3 days ago, and this is after 3 days, and I'm pulling them out and have a look at. Can you get as close up as that?
I can see it
after 3 days.
Getting close up.
Amazed. I'm amazed.
Hold it. Wow.
And so there's some that just, now that one there hasn't got any roots at all. See? It's maybe it has got a couple starting to come through.
Yeah, I can see them. Yep.
But see, so I'm sort of banking on half of them sprouting and the other half not. So anyway, so it's time to plant them back out again. That one's got roots.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pick out half a dozen. That one hasn't got roots. I'll put them back in gently. That one hasn't got roots, right?
I thought it did have.
No, but nothing like this one, see?
No.
Look at that one. So I'm picking out, I'm going to grow 2 rows because I'm going to have, look at that one.
Yeah.
That's after 3 days. So I'm going to pick out 10 and grow 2 rows of 5. That one's got, and the beauty of these are, the ones that we don't grow, we'll eat. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That one, look at that one.
Yeah, I can see it. It's amazing.
8. I've already checked that one. Look at that one. 9. 10. So over there where I'm going to plant these, I've got a row of these red shallots, and I've got 8 of these in that row. So I'm going to, instead of putting 8, I'm going to put 5 in the row. And I've got to dig some spuds. Just sort of spreading the ground out a bit, breaking it through. I'm just going to work my way down this bed. Just dig these potatoes as I go. So this is my row of red shallots there. Got 8 there. I'm going to put 2 rows of 5, I think, or just see how they spread out. And I'll give them plenty of room to grow. Maybe put the first row here, so I'm just going to put them halfway down the ground. Maybe there. Now we've got another row of 5. Give them a little bit more room than maybe a foot. Give them about a foot or 9 inches, about 9 inches or a foot. That one halfway down. 2 here. This one about there. Looks obvious when you stand back. Does that look a bit more uniform on it?
Yep.
Sort of pleasing to the eye. So I'm just going to give it a side dressing of blood and bone. Not directly on the plants. So these will be probably ready around Christmas time, or a bit after Christmas maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, now just got one more thing to do, we can come back for that. Okay, so the one last thing to do is, or second last thing to do is get the sugarcane mulch around it all. Okay, so we're just watering this in with a bit of liquid seaweed kelp, and just give the other red shallots a bit of a water. Now we've got some red leg spring onions in there. Got 2 rows of, which came out of one punnet. Red leg spring onions. They caught my eye at the nursery, and I've got some red onions. For the first time I'm going to grow them. So I've got 1 row of red onions, and I've got another 3 rows on another bed. So I use them in our sweet chilli sauce. Anyway, we'll close now. I'll catch you later. Bye.
Bye.